If you're a parent like me, you want to teach your child some financial responsibility. So today we're going to be doing that by showing my son how to stuff his own kids binder. So today you're in for a treat as we do a mommy and me cash stuffing session.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jasmine with my son
Xavier.
And today we are going to be cash stuffing his kids binder. Now he has a little bit of allowance, and you know how kids are. They just want to spend. But I want to teach him how to do things responsibly. So in today's video, we are just going to be stuffing his kids binder. Xavier, you are going to start with finding out how much cash you have in your envelope.
Okay.
All right, and now you're going to count out the money you have, and you're going to split your denominations into the cash tray. Now, Xavier already had $1 here as early in the week. He pulled out $1 and said, "Mommy, can you add this to my binder?" I did set it to the side, which is why $1 is already here. All right, so count out your money. How much tens do you have?
3.
And that equals?
30.
All right, type in your 30 on the calculator. Plus button. And you're going to put your money to the side in the cash tray. We can be a little bit more organized and put them all facing the same direction. Not totally necessary, but necessary. Are they face? So when you face the same direction, they go like this.
Okay.
Okay. So we have $30 in tens. Count it out loud in the camera.
31, 32, 33.
They counted just singles. So just count out how many singles you have. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then you have one more here.
8.
Okay. And we're gonna move this to the front since this is a smaller denomination of cash. So you're gonna add your $8 to the calculator. In total, Xavier has $38 to stuff. Now for his envelopes, just set that to the side. When I set up his kid binder, typically when the money comes in, I will put it in here, and our plan is to discuss the money before we decide what categories it will go in. So his categories for his envelopes are entertainment, kids' clothes, kids' birthday, gaming, barber, and then we made one for snacks because our kiddies before and after school like to pick up a little treat. So Xavier is going to decide what goes where, and like any typical kid, he probably might want it all to go in gaming. However, our rule is typically he has to stuff across all of the envelopes. So Xavier, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes, and you have more than 6 bills here. So how exactly would you like to split that?
I want to put most of it in gaming.
Just as I expected, he wants most of it to go in gaming. Now, we're not going to put like a full $30 in gaming. That's not going to happen. So you need to split across your other envelopes. So how much would you like to put in gaming?
16.
16? Okay. So he's choosing to put 16 in gaming. So we're just going to take the calculator, clear it for you. Remember how much money we're beginning with? All right. So we're going to go to 38. So you're going to put 16. And I want you to count out $16. Try to make sure your hand stays in. Go ahead, go to your gaming envelope. And if I know my child the way I know him, he's probably going to ask me by tonight, "Hey, Mom, can we purchase a Roblox card tonight?" Let me know if you experience the same thing with your kids and what do you do to try to combat that problem. Because if you ask me, I feel as if they're spending their money on air and we don't see anything in return. So you can take out all the money that's in the envelope and the tracker. And now you're gonna count how much total you have in your gaming envelope. I'm gonna give you a suggestion, a tip. Put your large bill on the top. Good. And
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Okay. So now that you have $26 inside of your envelope, you want to make sure that you're updating your tracker. So how much today is the 17th. So you're going to put 6/17. You're going to put a plus sign because you're adding in money. And how much money are we adding in?
16.
You could put 16. And what is your total balance now with everything combined?
26.
Go ahead. All right, so he now has $26 in his gaming envelope. Xavier, I'm just going to put that back in for him so he doesn't damage these envelopes. Just make sure. Sorry that we were a bit out of frame there. All right, so gaming and stuff. What's the other category that you would like to stuff next?
Snacks.
Okay, so he would like to fund his snack envelope next. Go ahead and turn to the snacks envelope. How much are you willing to put in the snacks envelope?
10.
All right. Big money being spent on snacks. So we're going to take out all of the cash that we had here. To begin with, snacks had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Say we're going to update your tracker. So did you erase the 16? So put the 16 back from the first time. Plus, now you're adding how much?
10.
Okay. Right, you had $26. Take out your 10. You're gonna add it to this. Go ahead, fill in your tracker. So you're not gonna put what's on here. This is the total amount of money that you had here. So you're gonna just cross that out. And now what your new balance is all that you have here. So go ahead and count it out.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
So how much money do you have now for snacks?
$19.
You can go ahead and write it. And you can go ahead and put that back inside of your envelope. Nice and carefully. Want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay. I might have traumatized him already, guys. He has seen his mom put in hard work with making these envelopes. And you can make these envelopes too with your kids. I do have a video on my channel showing how to make those envelopes. And I will be making another one soon for snacks so we can get rid of the Post-it. All right, what's the next category you're going to stuff? Also, let me know down in the comments, with your kids, would you use a cash planning sheet? Because I did wonder if I should take one out for him or not. This time I chose not to, but in the future, we may add it in. Let me know what you do with your kids. How do you make them aware of the money that is available? Or is that simply just not their concern? What category are we doing next? So just as a reminder, You still have entertainment that you didn't stuff, kids' clothes, your birthday. We already stuffed gaming. You can add a little more to barber if you want, but that's fully funded enough for your next trip to the barber. And we already did snacks. So which other one would you like to stuff?
I want to stuff clothes.
Okay, how much would you like to add to clothes? Right now we just have a $10 and $2.
Can I stuff all 12?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So you remember the process? What do you do? I don't know if we are clearing this or if this is clearing by itself. So we did add 16 in the very beginning to gaming. Then we had 10 that we added to snacks. And now he's stuffing 12. And we are back at 38, which means all of the money is now done. So go ahead and take the money out of that envelope. Make sure you take out the tracker. A lot of times our kids ask for so much and they just think, well, their parents just got it. And at some point I feel as if kids need to know that sometimes enough might not be there because they might end up in that point in their life. And I don't want him being the kid that's just out spending without having any knowledge of where money is going or how money even works. So I felt as if including him along in this cash stuffing journey and letting him see what is available would be helpful on this journey to us. Now, we have been spending a bit on my card, yes, but we are trying to fully transition to just cash envelope method completely. All right, now Xavier, go ahead and update your tracker. Do you feel as if you're getting the hang of this?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you can stick to it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How do you think this will help you in your future?
It will help me to realize how much money that I actually have.
Okay. Sometimes spending a card could be dangerous. Go ahead and count out your money.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Oh. You said 22?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so count it out. Again, just make sure you're correct. All right, so you count it again just to make sure it's correct.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Okay. You want to try putting it in the envelope this time?
No.
Okay. All right, so Mom will take care of putting this inside of the envelope. So we have completed stuffing our cash envelopes today. Let me know if you think we should also include some savings challenges for him. I think he would like playing games to keep him motivated as well. Maybe that should be like a mama extra promise allowance kind of thing. But that is all for our cash stuffing video. Thank you for joining us today. And if you are interested in seeing more of this or want your kids to join in, let me know down in the comments. So until next time, bye.